Hi everybody, and welcome to the start of a brand new Let's Play. And today we're actually doing a more recent game. Hi Pikachu. Today we're starting Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu for the Nintendo Switch. The first... So cute. But yeah, this is the first console main series Pokemon game, I guess, if you want to count it. It's a remake of Gen 1, and this is a... Pikachu, what are you doing? And I actually really love this game. The professor out with his iPad. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. Do they now? Love you, Cubone. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. And if you want to know how people tend to interact with these Pokemon, well, some people keep them as companions, others have them to do battle. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Now, why don't you tell me about yourself? Sure thing, Oak. What do you... Can you not see me? Yeah, first critique. There's not really a lot of options. You've got dark-haired white, you've got dark-haired white kid, light-haired white kid, sort of tanned with dark hair, or black with white hair, with black hair. Sorry, and it's pretty much the same whether you pick male or female. I'm being really original. Let's pick my nickname. Name of my channel. So I am Tom Till. And here's our rival. What a douche. This boy here is your friend and rival who's lived to you sitting next door all your life. What's his name again? It actually makes a bit more sense this time because in Pokemon Gen 1 the joke's been made a dozen times that he asked himself, Professor Oak asked you, like, he's my grandson, and you've been rivals since you both were children. What the fuck's his name again? So he doesn't know his own grandson's name. But that's douche. There is a censorship, so you can't actually just write douchebag or whatever. What I used to. My favourite one was prick. But I tried that my first playthrough, and you're not allowed to use curse words, minor or otherwise. So I had to work around it, and so here's douche. And let's pretty much the same start as in the original Red, Blue, and Yellow. It's based on Yellow, obviously. And we got a Nintendo Switch. How meta. This opening is a bit weird. It's kind of like you've had an out-of-body experience and you've just woken up in a new world. It's kind of weird. Another critique. I've got a Nintendo Switch here. Why am I not allowed to take it with me and go play some games? Maybe play a bit of Dark Souls remastered or something. But we can't take it with us. Fuck. Stupid thing. And as you can see in the poster there, the poster in the top corner was a reference to the original opening for Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, which featured a battle between a Nidoran and a Gengar. In reality, the Nidoran won't stand a fucking chance. But hey, logic goes out the window when that is just a cool little... It's a really nice poster, actually. I'd like to have one of those. I wonder if they sell those eventually. Oh well. But here's our mate. Here's Douche. He's going to be our rival. And this is something that they changed a little bit. It's something that Pokemon's been doing a lot recently, actually. Instead of having like a douchebag kind of rival, you have instead a friendly rival, which is... I don't know. Maybe it's my personal preference is to have a dickhead rival. Somebody like Blue from Gen 1 or Silver from Generation 2. But, what can you do? Your mom is always going to be tan, by the way. It doesn't matter who you pick. You're always going to have a tan mother, which okay. Why they decided to make that choice and not just change it to match the colour of the character you pick, I don't know. But whatever. It's not important. This is Pallet Town. I thought I'd have a look in Douchey's house because, you know, he's an asshole. There's his sister. Yeah, you don't get the map from her anymore. You get the map, you automatically get the map actually, you don't have to bother. It's part of the cutscenes. And here's Professor Oak messing about with his Pidgeys. There's 3 Pidgeys for some reason. And I really like this shot actually when they go up into the sky. Because you can see like the Pokemon Center in the distance and it shows like Viridian City in the distance. That's kind of cool. I like that little touch. Ah, now I can mention the music. Here's Professor Oak's theme, I guess. And, I mean, the music is just beautiful in this game. It's all from Gen 1, but it's just remixed and used real instruments. It's just beautiful. Oh shit, it's a Pikachu. I'm gonna catch the motherfucker. Ah, so cute. Now, so now here comes the first major change when it comes down to Pokemon generation. When it comes down to Let's Go Pikachu as comparison to the original game. And I love this picture. That's awesome. So yeah, it's Pokemon Go. Basically, for catching mechanics, you basically use the Joy-Con to throw the Pokeball, and the circle gets bigger and smaller. The smaller it gets, if you time it right and you hit it when it's really small, then you get an excellent, and that means you pretty much got a better chance of catching it, basically. Although later on, when you're trying to catch really strong Pokemon, it doesn't seem to make too much of a difference. It seems to be a lot of RNG. Shit, this Pikachu's lively. Oh fuck! I just love that, and it's just one of the things that I love about this game in general. Just how much like attention to detail and how much charm there is in this game. It's so fucking good. So yeah, that's the major change, and it instead of battling wild Pokemon, now it's basically Pokemon Go. You run into them, and you run into a Pokemon out in the wild battle, and it's not actually random battles anymore. You'll see them out in the overworld, which we'll see in a bit. But what basically happens is you throw the Pokeball at it. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's trying to... Yeah, you can only take Pikachu. By the way, we're never going to know what that third Pokemon is, because we know what... We're going to tell what one of them is, because he's... Our rival's going to get it. Ooh. And this is such an adorable scene. I love this scene when I first saw it. I love it. It's so good. Oh my god, he's so cute. I love it. It's so good. I really love it. But anyway, as I was saying, so it's basically Pokemon Go mechanics to catch a Pokemon. Every Pokemon you catch gives your the Pokemon that are currently in your team, which at the moment our team is going to consist of one Pokemon, Pikachu. It will give them experience, and I'm not going to be naming anyone Pokemon because I'm boring. And so Douche gets his Pokemon. And he gets an Eevee, which is also a reference to Pokemon Yellow, because in the original Gen 1, at least in Yellow, you got a Pikachu and your rival got an Eevee. And of course it's the other way around if you buy Let's Go Eevee instead. You get an Eevee and he gets a Pikachu. But now it's time to get our Pokédex, which they've redesigned. And it definitely, it looks like an iPad, but that's kind of nice actually. You saw it in the intro actually, the Pokédex design. It's a pretty nice looking design. I just love all the details in the background of some of these shots. It's just so nice. Like graphically, this game is just beautiful. I just love it. It suits Pokemon really well, and I hope they do it's at least a maybe having a art style which is more detailed. But if it was similar to this, I'd be extremely happy with Gen 8 being like this. It'd be awesome. Of course, I would want Pokemon Battles to be back, Wild Pokemon Battles to be back, but hey, it's fine for this game, I don't mind it. Yeah, so you gain that's how you gain experience. You grind by catching Pokemon. That's pretty much it. It's pretty much the main major difference between this one and the original game. Hi, Mom. And so yeah, instead of instead of the map being optional, which it was in Pokemon Gen 1, when you could go see your friend's sister or your rival's sister or whatever. This time, Mom, you get this cutscene. Your mother comes to talk to you and gives you the town map. So yeah, the town maps. It's one of those things where I think, if you played this game to death, like if you played Gen 1 to death, do you necessarily need it? No. But, it's nice to just give it to you straight away. Alright, this is something I want to talk about. For the first 3 parts of this playthrough, I'm pretty much going to be showing off the vast majority of wild Pokemon battles. The Pokemon that I catch. And then after that, I'm just going to be showing off like me catching a Pokemon for my team, if I'm going to use it in my team. Otherwise, you won't be seeing that much more catching after the first 3 parts. And so, in Route 1, you can find basically 3 Pokemon. You've got yourself you can catch the Grass type Oddish, you can catch the Flying type Pidgey, and you can catch the Normal type Rattata. Or Rattata, however the fuck you say it. I always get that fucking confused. Shit, I missed. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. You do get a something to stop them from jumping about later on, but you don't get that for a little while. So anyway, caught myself an Oddish and a Pidgey. Oddish is pretty decent as a Pokemon. His final evolution is Vileplume, and it's one of the stronger grass types. Pikachu and quick attack. That's nice. Pidgey's fine, decent. He's pretty decent for the first half of the game, but then after that, don't really need him. Rattata. No, you don't. Rattata, you don't need at all. That was me accidentally running into an Oddish. Since I've already got one, I don't really need to catch another one, even though I did catch it. Spoilers. So yeah, if you see a Pikachu doing that little, have a little exclamation point over his head, go to him, talk to him, and you can get items, and also you can get items from him. We got a Raspberry. What a Raspberry does in this game is you feed it to a Pokemon, to one of the wild Pokemon, and it makes it easier to catch. And sometimes I also do that as well. It's just like a little cutscene like that, just basically saying, "See, Pikachu's looking at the flowers. He loves it." This is new as well. I mean, the last time in the original Gen 1, you had to go into the Pokemart, and then you once you went in there, he gave you Oak's parcel. That's new as well, and that's something I love. It asks you, do you want to go back to to Professor Oak's lab now? And you just send you straight back. No time wasting. You don't have to bother trying to make your way back through the Pokemon. Ah, how sweet. So yeah, that is pretty much how Pikachu's going to be for the rest of the game now, just sitting on our shoulder like a cute pet. But yeah, so we've come back to give Oak his parcel. Now, unlike in Gen 1, they don't actually say what he ordered. Because in the original Gen 1, they said what was it? He got a custom Pokeball, I think it was, that he ordered. He ordered a custom Pokeball. Here they don't bother, which, not the end of the world, but whatever. And now he's giving us some raspberries as well. And this is just going to tell us, I love this line, I'll stop you right there, son. That's awesome. Yeah, so you throw them at your target and it'll knock down their the difficulty, you know, it'll make them easier to catch. I love how emotive the character models are. It's so good. So yeah, just have fun and catch whatever Pokemon you want. But before we go, it's time to have our first Pokemon battle. And the first battle with our rival, Douche. Bring it on, Douche. I'm gonna kick your ass. That smile. It's the stuff of nightmares. Oh, look at that. Look at this cocky, arrogant prick. Let's knock him down to size. The battle mechanics are pretty much the same as Gen 1. Well, exactly the same as Gen 1. You've got items, you can attack, and you can swap Pokemon, and that's pretty much fucking it. Our Pikachu's at level 6, so we're at the same level as Eevee here. So yeah, because the Eevee pretty much only knows Growl and Tackle at this point, it's going to be pretty easy because it's just Thunder Shock and Quick Attack just do much more damage. So you can do way more damage to him than you can do to you. Quick aside, the Eevee's cry in this game is so fucking adorable. I love Eevee's cry in this game. It just sounds so cute. But anyway, battle's done, and now Pikachu's at level 7. I don't think he learns anything new yet. Does he? No, but Pidgey's level 5. So Pidgey learned Gust, makes him really useful in Viridian Forest, because that's a flying type move, and you know we'll be facing mostly bugs. Yeah, take that, you little bitch. We're gonna fight him a few more times, but kicked his ass this time. I think it's still in place where if you beat him 3 times, he gets the strongest evolution, which is Jolteon. But anyway, that's it for our first part of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. In the next part, we're going to be getting some more, basically catching more Pokemon. We're going to be heading into back to Viridian City, and we're also going to be doing this second rival battle and heading into Viridian Forest. So join me next time for the next part of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. God, this game's good. Anyway, see you next time.